However, as the plan developed, by 1958, additional mileage was added that would run between Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Fargo. At this point, it was given the number 29, and the entire freeway began construction connecting Kansas City and the Canadian border. In 1965, residents of Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana began campaigning for I-29 to be extended south via the US 71 corridor. However, because the southern part of this route falls east of I-35 and the northern part is to the west, two separate numbers had to be assigned due to interstate highway naming conventions that north-south interstates would be numbered with odd numbers, with low numbers in the west and high numbers in the east. But why don't I-49 and I-29 connect to Kansas City? Well, what we see here is that gap, officially called the Bruce R. Watkins Memorial Drive, which follows US 71 through the southern part of Kansas City. This 10.2-mile roadway was constructed between 1990 and 2001 and built mostly to interstate highway standards. The original plans for a freeway through this area predate the interstate highway system by 6 years. This freeway was to carry US 71 through a mostly African-American area, and the residents were not happy with these plans as it would divide their neighborhoods in half. A lawsuit was filed in 1973 which led to a series of compromises, one being that US 71 would be more of a parkway than a freeway. Because it wouldn't be a freeway, the road would have lower speed limits and there would be an addition of bridges and streetlights. As a result, there are 3 signalized intersections along this stretch of road and several pedestrian bridges and overpasses in an attempt to keep the surrounding neighborhoods intact. Bruce R. Watkins was a prominent political and social activist in Kansas City who played a part in stopping the construction of the freeway, and the roadway project was given his name after his death in 1980.
Get off your feet and into the air. Just the way I like it. On the all-new Pipeline.
Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today is our first video in a series of Louisiana Highway 1, which will begin here in Grand Isle, Louisiana, and travel 436 miles up to the northwest corner of Louisiana at the Texas border. LA1 is the longest numbered highway of any type in the state of Louisiana. We're now in Grand Isle, which is the only inhabited barrier island in the state of Louisiana. Grand Isle is an exclave of Jefferson Parish, only accessible via boat or by Highway 1, which comes in from Lafourche Parish. Grand Isle has a permanent population of about 1,300, but that population can swell to 20,000 or more during holidays and the summer months. Residents live in elevated houses, typically called camps in the local vernacular. The island is home to the Grand Isle Tarpon Rodeo, which has occurred every July since 1928. At the far southeastern edge of the island is Grand Isle State Park, which is the only state-owned and operated beach on the Louisiana Gulf Coast. The Grand Isle Migratory Bird Festival was established in 1997 and is held every April. Due to a lack of protection from the Gulf waters, Grand Isle is repeatedly under attack during hurricane season and is affected by storm surge roughly every 3 years, with a direct hit from a tropical storm every 7 years. The island via the Andy P. Valance Bridge over the Caminada Bay, named for the late longtime mayor of the town, and enter the mainland part of the town of Grand Isle. 3 more miles of LA1 pass through the mainland portion of the town. As we leave the town of Grand Isle, we enter Lafourche Parish, which has an estimated population of 98,325 as of 2015. We'll be traveling through coastal wetlands for most of the next 20 miles. Port Fourchon, which is Louisiana's southernmost port. There are over 600 oil platforms within a 40-mile radius of Port Fourchon. The port has no permanent residents. We turn onto the gateway to the Gulf Expressway, which opened in July of 2009. This two-lane elevated bridge currently connects Port Fourchon with Leeville, and southbound traffic is tolled. A 90-degree intersection provides access to the old alignment of LA1 here. We then begin to ascend the high-rise bridge that takes us across Bayou Lafourche. Reach another 90-degree turn, which takes us to Leeville. There are future plans to extend the highway all the way to Golden Meadow. We're now traveling along the west bank of Bayou Lafourche, heading north to Golden Meadow. As we approach Golden Meadow, we reach a fork in the road. LA1 is to the right and follows Bayou Lafourche. We conclude today's video here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join us for our next 504 road trip. Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue on our journey up Louisiana Highway 1, beginning in Golden Meadow, Louisiana. LA1 runs along Bayou Lafourche here. Golden Meadow had a population of 2,193 as of the 2000 census. The name comes from the original land grant owners who saw yellow flowers growing everywhere. LA1 here is mostly only used by local traffic since the town has been bypassed just to the west by Louisiana Highway 3235. LA1 is locally called South and then North Bayou Drive through Golden Meadow. Vertical lift bridge over Bayou Lafourche was built in 1970, and this is the southern terminus of LA 308. reach the town of Galliano, which is a census-designated place with a population of 7,356 as of the 2000 census. The area was originally named Côte Cher-Ami, but was renamed for Antoine Galliano, who originally came to the vicinity from Naples, Italy in the late 1700s. The name of LA1 changes to West Main Street here. On the right is the Galliano Pontoon Bridge, built in 1956, which is currently out of service. We reach the South Lafourche Bridge, which is a vertical lift span built in 1972. We entered the town of Cutoff, which had a population of 5,635 as of the 2000 census. West 79th Street, we see the Cote Blanche Bridge, which is a narrow pontoon swing bridge built in 1956. At West 48th Street, we enter the census-designated place of Larose, which had a population of 7,306 as of the 2000 census. Larose is the hometown of Ed Orgeron, the current head coach of the LSU Tigers football team. On the right is the Le Pont Dior lift bridge built in 1993. We conclude today's drive at LA 657 in Larose. On the right is the newest crossing of Bayou Lafourche, built in 2013. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join us for our next 504 road trip.
Universal protection is something RAID scientists have been working on for more than 60 years. That's why RAID brands protect more people from pests in more places. RAID, protection for everyone. SC Johnson.
Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue north on Louisiana Highway 1, beginning in Larose at the junction of LA 657. The bridge on LA 1 over the Intracoastal Canal in Larose is out of service, so we'll have to cross Bayou Lafourche and take LA 308 to get around the closure. This vertical lift bridge is the newest crossing over Bayou Lafourche opened in 2013. At some point in the future, we'll try to get back to Larose to fill in the gap in LA1 here. Cross back over to LA1 via the T-Bois Bridge and head north again. right is the Valentine Pontoon Swing Bridge, built in 1969, which used to cross over to LA 308 near Valentine Chemical. The bridge is indefinitely closed due to multiple problems and has been left in the open position to allow marine traffic to pass through. We pass the Bollinger Swing Bridge that carries LA 3220 between LA 1 and LA 308. As we enter Lockport, LA1 moves away from Bayou Lafourche to pass through the town and becomes Crescent Avenue. Lockport was incorporated in 1899 and was named for shipping locks that were built on the Company Canal at Bayou Lafourche. Lockport had a population of 2,624 as of the 2000 census. We cross the Company Canal on this vertical lift bridge built in 1959. At the Company Canal, we leave the Lockport Corporation limit. At the end of Crescent Drive, we are once again traveling on the bank of Bayou Lafourche. We enter the census-designated place of Matthews, which has a population of 2,209 as of 2010. We pass the Champaign-Harrelson Memorial Bridge, which is a vertical lift bridge built in 2003. This bridge carries LA 654 across the bayou and east to Gaines, Louisiana. Raceland, which is a census-designated place with a population of 10,224 at the 2000 census. Conclude today's video at the junction of US Highway 90. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join us for our next 504 road trip when we'll continue up the bayou on LA1.
Introducing Tropicana Zero Sugar, with no added sugar and no artificial sweetener ingredients. It's a refreshingly new experience. Tropicana Zero Sugar. Sip your sunshine.
Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In our fourth segment of Louisiana Highway 1, we begin in Raceland, Louisiana, at the junction of U.S. Highway 90 and head north. The Mill Street Bridge, LA 182 West, temporarily joins us for a short run up the bayou. LA 182 is an old route of US 90. Take a look at our playlists for video of the entire route of LA 182. LA 182 departs to the west, and the Raceland Lift Bridge crosses Bayou Lafourche to the right. the St. Charles Bypass, the bridge crossing by Lafourche is the entirety of LA 649.
Have you lost Medicaid or CHIP? At healthcare.gov, 4 out of 5 customers can find a quality plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Enroll in a plan today at healthcare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
At LA 648, Percy Brown Road, yet another bridge crosses Bayou Lafourche. We enter the city limits of Thibodaux. Thibodaux is home to Nicholls State University, directly on our left. The university is named for Francis Nichols, who served 2 non-consecutive terms as governor in Louisiana in the late 1800s. Thibodaux has a population of 14,567 and is the parish seat of Lafourche Parish. Thibodaux is nicknamed the Queen City of Lafourche. We temporarily join LA 20 at Jackson Street, which comes in from over the bayou on the St. Patrick Bridge. We turn right onto St. Mary Street and head for the city limits. At Tiger Drive, we pass the northernmost bridge that crosses Bayou Lafourche within the city of Thibodaux. We conclude our drive as we leave the city of Thibodaux. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join us for